Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you all are doing great. So today we are trying another triple shadow team. This time it's Shadow Feraligatr, Shadow Cacturne, and Shadow Venomoth. Now my Shadow Venomoth is a shiny one. I got this, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years ago when it was available. And it's a good IV. Like it's not a very good IV, but it's a decent IV, I'll say. So I had a lot of fun with this team. I'll not recommend you guys to try to climb with this team. It's not a climbing team. It's just some spicy battles we were trying to do early in the season. So yeah, guys, let's hop into the battles and let's try to see how did the team perform for us. I'll just say now the Shadow Cacturne is even better now. Now we get a Greninja in the lead. And I actually wanted to catch the Night Slash, but well, for some reason I just could not. So like we swap out, like they're still going for a move. This will still do a lot of damage, but I will no shield because I know that I survive. And their plan was to make me shield and then bring in their fire type, which is the Skeledirge. Now these battles were before the calm day, so it was someone who was using Skeledirge before the calm day. So I think the next Incinerate will KO me. It did not, and for some reason they did not go for their charge attack. With this I get to the move and now they are 0 shields and I am 2 shields up. So this is looking good for me. This was an obvious bait, but I was more worried that I think even the Psychic Fangs would have done a lot of damage. So I decided to shield there. Now I can overfarm and now I can outpace them to the move because I still have a shield and we are running Silver Wind on our Venomoth. So this will one-shot the Morpeko and it even gets me an attack and defense buff. So there is a chance that you can even get the attack and defense buff. So that is a good one. So we get to see the Sand Slash in the lead. Now this is Alolan Sand Slash, which is on Powder Snow. So this is very good for me because it's not a Shadow one. So I will no shield the move because even if it's a drill run, I mean, I do tank it. And they stay in, they give me the farm. So but they have a Pangoro in the back. Even the Night Slash from Pangoro will do a lot, but I'll just no shield. For some reason my opponent went for the close combat. I have no idea why he did that, because trust me, you should go for the Night Slash. The Night Slash would have done more damage. I go for a Poison Fang bait and then I go for Silver Wind because Blastoise is very bulky, so it will still survive and like they get the farm down. I come in with my Cacturne. I need to shield because like I said, it doesn't have the bulk. So what I'll be doing is I'll get to a move and then I'll do the combo play. He needs to shield. Even the Trailblaze will take him out. And I do swap out, get to the Hydro Cannon, and that is a good game. I think I did about 15 battles with this team and I think I won about 8 or 9 battles. So I mean, it was not that good, but still it was, we at least won more battles. So we get the G-Weezing in the lead. G-Weezing is everywhere now in Great League. It got a buff in this season. Now Sludge is a very good move. I would like to see how will the Ultra League meta shape out with all these buffs and all. Also guys, I have Indian regionals coming up in about, I'll say a couple of, I mean not a couple of days, I think in 1 week. So I have registered for the tournament, but I have no idea like what are the meta Pokemons and what I should be running. So guys, I'll just say it's really bad for me this time around. Same goes for everyone as well. I think if If we would have got some time, that would have been amazing. Here, the opponent tries to make a Trailblaze catch on their Registeel. Look how much will this move do. Guys, it almost did 75%, I think. That is how attack weighted the Shadow Cacturne is. And we take the game with the Trailblaze. So GG's. Let's hop into the next battles now. We get another G-Weezing the lead. Like I said, G-Weezing is everywhere. I think people are just running G-Weezing double dark. There are so many team variations with G-Weezing. Then it is the Cradily, so I do swap out. Now I'm letting the move go because I know I'll survive this. If it was a Shadow Cradily, I would have not survived. So I will get to the move now. They go for the move right away. So I'll not be shielding the move then. So what I'll be doing is I'll be over farming a lot. I think the Poison Fang would have not been enough there. So I'm going for the Silver Wind. No attack defense buff for me, but we are still shields up. So like that is really good for me. So now this G-Weezing is building up a lot of energy. So I thought maybe they are on overheat. So I make the catch. And we caught the overheat. So this is amazing. Now going for the Hydro Cannon on the Lapras. This puts it in a range from where I think I can go for 2 Silver Wind, take the game. I think even like 2 Poison Fangs is the way to go, and they shield. Now with this we get to the Silver Wind, and this takes out the Lapras. Now we just farm down the Weezing, and they top left, they know it. So GG's. Let's hop into the next battles now. Shadow Sableye in the lead. I think the Feraligatr wins CMP, and now the Shadow Feraligatr, now the Sableye gets to foul play on every 5 Shadow Claws. So it will always be a CMP tie. I'll be shielding the move as well. So it will be amazing if I get both the shields. So let's see what will the opponent do now. They would have survived this move. They would have still survived, but I would have not survived the move. So this is good for me that they shielded the move. So now I come in with my Cacturne and I try to farm it down, and I get the farm down. In the back they have Clodsire. This is not good. Like they will get to a move and I'll have to shield. For some reason they went for the CMP tie, and now I don't have to spend the shield. I want to see what's in the back now. In the back it's Licky. Trust me, if they would have went for the move earlier, I think they would have won the game, because I don't beat Licky with my Venomoth even after going for Psychic Fangs, I guess, because rollout is super effective. They can spam those body slams, and look at the damage from the Shadow Ball. This almost takes me out. It did more than 60%, I guess. Guys, Venomoth is not bulky at all. So we still take that game. GG's. Let's hop into the next battle now. This is a non-Shadow Swampert, and they swap into the Cacturne. Now this is very uncomfortable for me, because the Cacturne can shield farm me down. I don't know why they decided to no shield there. I think they were not aware with the moveset that the Venomoth has. So I think this might help me sweep this team. I'll be shielding because the Sludge one-shots me. And they are running the Sludge. And in the back they have the Weezing. So this is uncomfortable for me, because I think 2 shield Weezing can sweep my team. I don't want to stay in there, because staying in would have helped him win the game straight up. I know that I can no shield. If this Brutal Swing, that will be the best case scenario, and my opponent went for the Brutal Swing. My opponent should have went for the Sludge there. I think that would have done more damage. It gets stabbed, and like it's a better move compared to the Brutal Swing. Now Brutal Swing is good for baiting. So I think this is CMP tie, right? No, my opponent knows like there is nothing they can do now, and we farm down the Swampert. That is a good game. Let's hop into the next battles now. We get Quagsire in the lead. I've always seen the Quagsires, they love to bait. So what I'll do is I'll call the bait. Guys, in this season, I'm just planning to call every single bait. Whoever it is, we'll just be calling the baits because no one goes for new moves. So the Aqua Tail, they go for the Aqua Tail. Now the bad part is the second Aqua Tail will take me out. So I will still have to shield. And my opponent was trying to make a catch. So I do swap into my Venomoth. I really want to get the farm down. Let's see, can I get the farm down after the Poison Fang? So I think they'll go for 2 Brine. Now they go for the Sludge Wave. Because they thought that they would get to one move, but they already got to the second move. So this takes me out and I will come in. I will farm down the Toxapex. We have 2 Hydro Cannons loaded. So I swap out, and in the back they have the Alolan Sand Slash, which is on Powder Snow. So this is bad for me. If they would have called this bait, I don't know if I think if they call the bait, they still lose. So I think like they had to shield. And now that I have 2 Hydro Cannon banked, I think we should take the game now. Still have a shield to hide behind, but it will not be used anywhere. Guys, there it is. The final Hydro Cannon. It takes out the Shadow Quagsire. Like that is a good game. Let's hop into the next battle. Now, Guzzlord is uncomfortable because I don't have an answer to Guzzlord. Now I get to the Silver Wind, so I think they will shield this because we are a bug type, right? They no shield that move. I don't know why. And they come into their Lapras, so this is still uncomfortable, I'll say this. We brought them at 50%. If it's on Skull Bash, I mean, I've seen there are many Lapras there on Skull Bash. It just one-shots me, so they're not on Skull Bash. I think I'll survive the next Sparkling Aria as well. I do survive the next one and then I swap out. I try to farm it down. See what do they have in the bag. Can I farm down the Guzzlord? So I will shield. I'll try to farm it down. And in the back, they have a Swampert. Or we can farm down the Swampert as well. And I think I do have a Hydro Cannon banked on my feraligatr. So this is already a good game. And my opponent tried to double up. And the final Sucker Punch went through. So I can safely shield the move and win the game. So GG's. Let's hop into the next battle now. We have Azu in the lead. So now I'll build a lot of energy and I'll swap out. I'm expecting it will be something like double ghost in the back. Azu users, they love to use their double ghost lineup. The opponent is staying in. This tells me that they don't have a good answer. Okay, they have a very good answer for my Venomoth, but they don't know the moveset. They just wanted to be sure that they can win this game without any trouble of investing shield, getting one shot and all. So now that it's debuffed, I think the ice beam is enough to take it out. It does take it out. I swap into my Cacturne. I have to invest a shield. Now look what happens in this game. I think like if they're not going for the move, I bet that they're very weak to my Cacturne in the back. This is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting it's a ghost type. It is a ghost type, but it is annihilate. So it does it So the sucker punches, it do neutral damage. Now I do have a hydro cannon banked. So with this, I'm just one away from double hydro cannon. So I think I'll survive the next counter as well. So check this out. What happens? I'm at the hydro cannon. I'm going for the hydro cannon. The game doesn't let me. They take the game. So this would have been another victory for me. But because the game doesn't work, I mean, this happens a lot. Like my opponents, they always get DRE. If I'm the one, I never get DRE. So like I personally feel like the game is pretty unfair. I really wish if these inconsistencies would have not been there. Also, I'll say the recently from the last season, I'll say lags have been even more now in GBL. You have the move, it doesn't let you go for the move. You want to swap out, it doesn't let you swap out. So I'm facing a lot of these problems. I don't know how will be the Indian regionals with all these lags. Just have 1 week for it. So I hope if anyone is playing the Indian regionals, guys, all the best for it. I hope like someone from you will be sweeping the Indian regionals. I'll just tell you, I have no interest. I'll still be participating. My Wi-Fi recently it has been really bad. So I know even if I play, I know I'll just not be winning the games. Still, I'll still participate. We'll try to have some fun. And because it's the timing is not good, I open my fast at 6 p.m. and like the battles will start from 2 p.m. I guess 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. It will go up to 8 p.m. So I'll still have to miss one round. So anyways, if I lose any rounds and if I miss another round, then I'll just not be qualifying. So like let's see what happens. It doesn't matter. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a like and some comments. It does help me out. It does help the video get recommended to more and more people. Thanks a lot. See you again everyone with a new video tomorrow again. Until then, have fun. Have a great day ahead.